So sorry, after my Interlaken video and before my Grindelwald video, I actually went to Lauterbrunnen and I totally forgot to make a video on it. I'll be covering that in this video, and technically that's day 5, but to make it easy for myself, I'm just gonna call it day 7. But you all know. So let's get into it. So we decided to visit Lauterbrunnen for a couple hours on our way to Grindelwald, and we held our luggage at the train station. And my first impression of this place was there were not 72 waterfalls. And the reason why I say this is because if you start looking up Lauterbrunnen, it's known as the Valley of 72 Waterfalls, and it's supposed to be this really magical place where you're kind of in a valley, so you're walking down here, and the mountains are on both sides, and there are basically 72 waterfalls coming out of the mountains and kind of going down, and so you're seeing all of that. That's how it's advertised. But when we got there, don't know if it was because it was summer or some other reason, there was only one visible waterfall, and that was still beautiful, but a bit underwhelming. As we kept walking, we found this great picture spot with the waterfall in the background. And then there was this small little hike that everyone was doing, about 15-20 minutes, going up to the waterfall. We started doing that. It was pretty steep and pretty slippery as well, so I would advise be careful if you're an elderly person or a young kid. On our way up there was this cool tunnel. I took a picture of my mom. Then we started walking up these stairs, and then we finally made it up to the waterfall. When we got up to the point, the first thing we noticed is that we couldn't fully see the waterfall. Only a little bit of the fog that was emerging, but regardless, the view was still great. And then they had this small shopping market area on ground level, which we thought was very cool. And so we decided to have lunch there. First, we ate some freshly made chocolate donuts.
How is it?
And then we found a restaurant and we ate a hot dog. We also discovered this supermarket called Coop. We proceeded to find it everywhere in Switzerland. We would go there often for food, for example, getting a quick snack before a train that we're catching. And then my mom just thought these buildings were very pretty. You know, my family and I were actually originally going to spend one night in Lauterbrunnen, but after visiting, I think that the places that we ended up staying were more eventful and had more activities. That's it for day 7, technically day 5. Stay tuned for day 8.